Hello fellow Italian language lovers, welcome back to a new interesting video. A video where I challenge you to deal with a peculiar characteristic of Italian language, and it is double consonants. Italian language, it is filled with words having double consonants, and it is pretty important. Make them to sound like a proper Italian language speaker. In today's video, I want to clear out how to master pronouns of double consonants. First thing to know is that in Italian language there are also words with single consonants. However, in many cases scenarios, if you double up one consonant, you create a brand new word with a different meaning. Let me example this one. The word casa in Italian language means house. However, if I double up the S, cassa, cassa is a box. Make sure to properly pronounce the double S when you mean cassa. Cassa is again a box or a cash register, while remember to say casa when you mean house. Another pretty good example is the word pala. Pala, it is the shovel. However, if I double up the L consonant in palla, palla is the ball. Say out loud, palla. Another example is the word dog, which is cane, but if I double up that N, it becomes canne. Canne means pipes, but also joints. In Italian language, nono means ninth position. However, nonno is grandparent. Let's play again with numbers. In fact, sete means thirst, while sette is the number 7. Bet you didn't know that. Now I riddle you this one. Polo. Polo is North Pole, or the game of polo. But what happens if we double the L? You got pollo. Pollo is chicken. Riddle me this one. If I take fato, is faith, destiny, in Italian language, and I double the T in fatto, fatto means done, or its synonymous is fact. That's a fact. Questo è un fatto. Now I riddle you this one. Caro means dear. But what happens if I double the R in carro? Carro is a wagon in Italian language. Caro carro, dear wagon. Last, I wanna riddle you this. If I say copia, which means copy, what do you answer? Yes, you double the P in coppia. Coppia means couple. Ladies and gentlemen, class is dismissed. I hope you enjoyed this very brief video about how to master double consonants in Italian language. So, I invite you to like the content, subscribe, and go down in the description and download the app Latudio. Using my code, you can get 30 days free. But remember, in the meantime, you do all that stuff. Speak like a genius. Bye!